So, time check, it's 8:30 in the morning, and we arrived in the park already. So, I'm gonna do an ocular inspection first and see which part needs cleaning. But it's relatively okay today compared to the last time I was here. Right, it's a small park, size of 4 basketball fields. Okay, I'll see you later. That's the Sayagano River across. I think I should just start now because I see them here already. There are lots of plastic over here. Yeah, let me just set up. So yeah, this is our little park here in my neighborhood. I'm very happy that I get to live near a park. It's not a very big park. It's very small, and there's a river by passing by our neighborhood. So it's pretty nice, chill, tuck neighborhood. And yeah, today I want to talk about self worth. And what a metaphor, self worth and trash, picking trash, right? So, yeah, I was thinking a lot about self worth recently because I read from a post of a friend that she doesn't like herself. And I heard this from her few years ago, not really few years, but like maybe 10, 15 years ago, that she doesn't love herself and it's still the same. I feel bad. I feel bad. I feel terrible about that. And I looked at myself, I examined myself, and I've never felt such. I think I've always loved myself, but then of course I had to look in deeper. Is that just my ego that I love myself? Is that just an ego? Yeah, so um yeah, so I look into the topic closely, and it's it's hmm, I've been learning about the meditation of loving kindness, or metta. This is sharing your merits to others, and this is one way of developing one's self worth. So I watched an advice from one Buddhist monk. He said that if you want to develop self worth, count about the positive things that you did for the day, or you did for the week, or for the month. That could be making your bed, waking up on time, having enough sleep, doing something for others, cleaning the hallway of your apartment, and then reflect on that at the end of the day or at the end of the night, and then you will feel worthy. You will feel that you did something for yourself and you did something for other people. And I think that's a beautiful way of developing self-worth, more than the self-care that's being sold to us these days, beauty products or mukbang, eat whatever you can on your day off, go to a vacation. These are all good, but uh, they erode eventually. And if we want to develop a deeper sense of self-worth, then one thing to do is to be aware of the positive things that we do for ourselves and for others. And when I say positive things, let's define what positive things are. These are the things that you do that does not cause disharmony to yourself or to the world outside of you. So if if you binge eat if you binge eat crisps, chips, soda that's causing disharmony to your body. At the same time, if you say terrible things about another person, if you unconsciously are wishing them ill will, if you have ill will for others, if you weren't able to regulate yourself and, shouted at your assistant or at the kid who was just being a kid, then that's also causing disharmony on others. So, yes, counting these little things and reflecting on them um, brings positive feelings towards us. And that's why I'm doing this, picking up trash, because I'd like to do something more for myself, develop a deeper sense of self worth, a deeper sense of self love, because I'm able to give something to my community, my time, my strength, and just helping create a harmonious space for everyone. A lot of us, but if you also want to know the root cause of self worth, we need to go back to our childhood. That's a big topic right now, healing your inner child. Because, kids are vulnerable. We were once vulnerable and we wanted the love from our parents. We craved, we longed for the love of our parents, and we would do anything for the love of our parents. And some of us, we didn't have parents that were able to give that. What, although they loved us, the way that they showed their love, um, it taught us to perform. So, for example, you get mad at your kid for for being messy, for whatever reason, for being messy. You get mad at them, and instead of doing it in a calm way, the parent shouts, admonishes the kid, and what that's teaching to the child is that he has to be a certain way to be loved. So there's another way of teaching someone to be clean other than being angry. And I know most of you relate to this. The love that we received from our parents felt conditional. We had to perform. We had to do something to get accepted. And we carry this throughout adulthood. Um, we have to get diploma, we have to finish college, we have to earn this much money, we have to look a certain way so that we feel accepted. And that's all in our mind. What we are actually inside is self-worthy being already. We don't need to perform. And that we should go to that point where we're doing something out of love and not out of performance. And that takes time to find the love in ourselves. Takes a lot of reflection, takes a lot of suffering and experience, and takes a lot of work to go back um, to the situations throughout our life that eroded our self worth, that made us perform. So, yeah, one way to do that is to do community service or service to the people around you, not necessarily in a big way in your community. And do that not out of control, not to gain their love, but because there's love in yourself already. You know that there's love in yourself. Do it not for any agenda, just out of goodwill, and just trust that whatever you plant, it will have a fruit. Surrender it to yeah, the universe. Surrender it to how time goes, to the Dhamma, however you call it. Surrender it to God if you call it God. Just do something good. If you do something good, good comes back to you and it will multiply. And yeah, that is all for now. I'll see you later. Here, look at my lobster hair. Bye bye. I filled 3 garbage bags, and I think that's just right. Otherwise, if we have more, I'll be overwhelmed. And we're gonna bring it over there. You could see that little sack, blue sack over there. I'll bring it there, and that's where we're going to pick it up from here.